of Ian Garry versus Carlos Prates. Hope you guys enjoyed the break from UFC. I know it kind of sucks not having an event last week, but it's nice to take a break from it now again. People are not supposed to watch every fight night. That would be awful. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get into this. The main event, Carlos Prates versus Ian Garry. I think Ian Garry fights so safe. Listen, I'm picking Ian Garry, okay? Ian Garry, listen, I know he's boring fighter, right? I'd say he's probably more entertaining than Bilal. He has more moments than Bilal. And people forget, man, he fraud checked Shavkat. He totally plummeted whatever confidence people had in Shavkat to beat Bilal. And I don't want to hear the excuse that, Shavkat fought him injured. Well, Ian Garry came in on short notice and took him to a decision and almost beat him, almost finished him. And another point to that, Shavkat always fights injured, so I don't think that excuse matters anymore when that's the way you are. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna fight Bilal injured at this rate, and Bilal's gonna whoop him because Bilal's the goat. Um, that's enough for that tangent. But listen, Ian Gary's very well rounded, long range. I think Ian Gary is taller, but I don't think the Ian Gary does not have the reach advantage. Prates has a crazy long reach, but I don't know. What has me worried about this pick is I think Ian Gary's gonna try to fight the way he did. Well, I don't know. Ian Gary, you think that like when he's facing someone like dangerous that he'd play it more safe, but he kind of took the fight to Shavkat a little. At least, but people wouldn't say that because I mean Shavkat tried to smudge Ian Gary, right? Shavkat was actually the one smudging Ian Gary, to be honest. But the way Ian Gary fought Jeff Neal would lead people to believe he's gonna fight that way against Prates. I don't think so. I think this might actually be a good main event. I don't know how I'd feel if I see Prates. I just don't see Prates flatlining Ian Gary. People talk about Prates' power. It's like it's reminiscent. It kind of reminds me of the way people talked about Shavkat before, like not even after the Wonder Boy fight. Because after the Wonder Boy fight, I was like, holy shit, Shavkat. If he can't take you down, he will hold you against the cage. But ugh, I don't think Prates has the cardio. I just don't think. Listen, man, he's not as disciplined as Ian Gary. Ian Gary went to Brazil. I mean, Ian Gary got kicked out of his. Look, listen, Ian Gary could probably beat Leon Edwards. He would. He would. That's why he got kicked out of the gym. Leon Edwards didn't want some fucking head embarrassing him while he was a champ, so he had to kick him out. Ian Gary is overhated. He deserves the respect of the fans. He not to say that he doesn't. I'm sure there's people who do respect him. He's fighting like the quote unquote boogeymen of the division. Uh, Prates is overrated. I'm joking. He's fighting old men. What's up with these fucking fighting? Like the only fighting nerd that's fought good, the best competition is Jan Silva, and like he's fought like two decent guys. He's fought like one okay guy and then a good fighter in Bryce Mitchell, and then the second to last fight when he fought that guy that coming out for like a 2 year layoff. That was a layup. And I wouldn't say Cal Barajo. Cal Barajo fought Jerry Cannonier. He took him to decision. Couldn't finish him. I saw a Mavlov, like, of course a Mavlov got like an early stoppage, but like he fought like a 40-year-old. Come on, bro. And then you got other guys in the division fighting everybody. They had to fight. I think Fluffy has like 4 ranked wins or 3. How many ranked wins does Barajo have? That's a tangent for the International Fight Week, which is crazy. Whatever, I'm going too much change. I just think, I don't know, man. I said in the last video I would pick against every fighting nerd except Jan Silva. And Rufy. Let's see. If Rufy fights Beneil, I'm picking Rufy. The co-main. This is Anthony Smith's last dance. Um, we're gonna see Anthony Smith fade into obscurity, go to his horrible podcast. I don't know why he quit Believe You Me. It's because he got beat. Dominic Reyes beat up Anthony Smith so bad that he had to leave his podcasting side hustle. Versus Zhang Min Yang. Their guy's glazing San Min Yang. He fought like his last fight was, didn't he fight like Tuco Tacos or some shit? Some Hispanic American. I don't know if he was Mexican or something. But this is the Pride of China. Um, wouldn't it be fun, dude? I think Anthony Smith is gonna. I hope Anthony Smith fraud checks shit. Like Anthony Smith is not gonna win, but I want him to like fraud check Zan Min Yang. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Minecraft Steve. He looks like the guy that one black guy that he like dyed his hair green and he had like a square jaw, and people said he looked like the Minecraft dirt block. That's what Zhang Ming Yang looks like. Anyway, yeah, Zhang Ming Yang maybe TKO. Let's hope for in the third. In the third, I'm picking TKO in the third. Giga Chikadze versus David Onyama. How Giga Chikadze is old, bro. Why doesn't he go to lightweight? And plus, he looks like a. He looks like an Arab, but he's Georgian. I don't think. I don't know. I think the only Georgians that are winning, or is maybe Taporia and Rob. I'm picking David Onama. Fuck it, I guess. The casual pick. That's my casual pick. Now this is a fight. I'm honestly this is an interesting fight. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna be picking guys Fluffy beat. Like, look, Fluffy's resume is gonna age better and better. Each of his opponents fight. The last fight is like that Brazilian guy at middleweight that Fluffy like took short notice and submitted and it put him on the map. Whatever. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but Rodolfo Vieira, yeah. Yeah, he lost it. Rodolfo Vieira sucks. Michel Pereira has terrible cardio. Allegedly. Listen, I don't think Michel Pereira's cardio is as. I think he has like a 3-round cardio, but in the fight, people said he gassed out in the first round against Fluffy. I think he really gassed out in the second because Fluffy just walks you down and he just makes you. And it just gasses you out, I guess. He makes you do shit off the back foot. He taps so many takedowns. I'm picking Michel Pereira. Maybe finish in the first. Michel Pereira is going to come back into fashion. Or if he loses, then... Listen, he has welterweight skill. He has the lighter man skill. There's no way you could tell me. The only way Michel Pereira loses is when it's like a stylistic nightmare. And he's fighting a mirror matchup in Abus Magomedov. Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. Randy Brown's so underrated. Arguably beat fucking Brian Battle. I don't want to rewatch that fight because it was such a boring fight. Yeah, I think Randy Brown might be the lock. Randy Brown's very skilled, but he's kind of a point fighter. He only lost to JDM. And JDM's getting an undeserved title fight. So, I guess that's not a bad loss. Ikram Alasquero versus Andre Muniz. Ikram, it's not his fault. I respect Ikram because not a lot of Dagestanis would take short notice fights against like top ranked opposition, especially when he's unranked himself. I respect that about Ikram. No Dagestanis really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They rather pull out. So, and another thing, Ikram fights like he's like oiled. Like his legs are oiled. Like he slips and no, like he's in a slip and slide. He fucking slides against the cage and he trips and slips. It's amusing. He's low key entertaining. No, he is entertaining. It's not even low key. But I think this fight's gonna be closer. The odds, I think it should be like maybe. I don't think the odds should be this big, especially when Ikram is coming off a KO loss from Robert Whitaker. Like that's insane, right? What? Why is what? What? Why? You got KO'd by Robert Whitaker. Why are you such a heavy favorite against? I mean, Andre Muniz. Andre Muniz's best win is Fluffy, when he was on like the weakest Fluffy. You know, Ikram is. I don't know. I don't think the odds should be this fucking big. Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick. Shit. Is there any picks where I could like pick someone and not look like a casual? I guess I'll pick. Okay, yeah, whatever. Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick. Uh, both coming off losses. I don't know. I guess I'll pick Matt Schnell. I guess I'll pick Matt Schnell. I guess Chinny. You know what? I'm not picking Matt Schnell. I'm picking Jimmy Flick. Fuck that. I'm picking Jimmy Flick to fucking finish Matt Schnell and send him into retirement. I thought Matt Schnell had like a fight at bantamweight, and he still got knocked out. So no amount of padding you can give his chin is gonna help him. He's done. He's washed. I'm sorry, Matt Schnell. It's over for you, buddy. Evan Elder versus Gage Young. Yeah. I guess I'll go with Gage Young. Fuck it. Let's give him Dana White Contender Series alumni debut plot armor. Oh, plot armor. Yeah, that's fucking such a dumb saying. Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. I guess I'll pick the Chris Gutierrez. I don't know. I like Chris's fighting style. It's kind of. It reminds me of Yair's, but I don't know. He's just older. How much older is he older? How much? How many years? Fuck. How old is Chris? You know, I'm picking the vet to. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. Damon Blackshear versus. Yeah, I'll pick Damon to fucking attribute max. He's 5'10" with a 72-inch reach at bantamweight. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Simon. Okay, now this is a fight I actually have some knowledge about. Cameron Simon. You know, I'm picking Cameron Simon. People say Wellmaker has dangerous power, which I'm not doubting, but I don't know. He got finished by Payne Talbot in his last fight. And he took the appropriate amount of time off. But what worries me is like I don't know. Simon's very well rounded, but he's not like special. You know, he's kind of like a Australian prospect, but like maybe more scrappy. You know, more he like trickiest at bantamweight. Yeah, I guess I'll pick Simon. I'm not very confident. I'm not really. I don't pick women's fights. Timmy Kuwamba versus Roberto Romero. I'm picking Roberto Romero. Roberto Romero on his debut on short notice put on a very impressive showing. Fuck, who was it against? Wasn't it again? It was against Nama, wasn't it? I don't know. In his debut, I think he knocked down the guy he was fighting against, and it was against a pretty decent prospect. What the fuck? Why is this short so high up? Yeah, I'm not picking him. Yeah, Roberto Romero. Yeah, fuck it. I don't. You know, I feel like this might be a good card, honestly. All right, that's it for this video. Bye.